darlings, welcome to Tea with Justine. How are you today? I am melting. It is so hot. It was like 100 degrees earlier, and now at 7:30 p.m. it is a cool 90 degrees. Holy moly. We don't have central AC in our apartment, so it's either lay on the floor and melt or hang out in the frozen food section at the grocery store, which I did actually do today. So, drinking some iced tea today. For today, my friend asked me to show you all how to put on false eyelashes because I like to wear them for big events and when I'm shooting. They just help like bring your eyes out a little more. I used to actually hate them. I learned how to put them on when I used to do theater and do shows, partly because they just bring your eyes out, but also, you know, I do a lot of 40s and 60s shows, so just to fit in with the times. Since then, I've discovered more natural looking ones, and I just get them at Target and just glue them on. I know people are now getting extensions, but I just can't bring myself to spend that much money on a beauty regimen. I hardly wear any makeup to begin with, just some on my eyes, maybe some lip color every now and then. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you how to put on some eyelashes. As with beauty regimens in general, there has been a fascinating history of all kinds of things women have done to beautify themselves. And eyelashes are no exception to that. I'm just glad we grew out of the medieval trend of having no eyelashes and plucking every individual eyelash out. I know, can you imagine that? Ugh. Which is not so smart when you think about it, because eyelashes actually have a purpose. They're meant to keep the dirt out of your eye. So can you imagine walking around in medieval times and having dirt blow directly into your eye? But I don't know what's worse, having no eyelashes or the late 19th century trend when long eyelashes were becoming popular and people were starting to play with false eyelashes. And so people would actually take a human hair and thread it through their eyelids. Oh, I know. And the way they would try to numb the pain was by sticking cocaine in their eye. Can you imagine how painful that must have been? Like, I can't even imagine how cocaine would be enough to numb that kind of pain. I just wonder, like, what did people's eyes look like? Just like bloodshot all the time? Woo! But thanks to a lovely Canadian woman named Anna Taylor, who patented the false eyelash, we now have false eyelashes. And it actually, go figure, was made popular by Hollywood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the eyelash and just line it with a thin layer of glue. You don't want too much because then it'll be too goopy and your eyelids might start sticking together. It's totally happened to me before. Yeah, it was an American director, D.W. Griffith, who was actually the pioneer of modern filmmaking. He decided his actress Sina Owen needed some more extravagant eyelashes, and they used spirit gum to attach them to her eyelids, which turned out not to be such a good idea. That's what they used to attach fake beards to men, but apparently she walked in one morning with her eyes swollen shut. So I've attached the eyelid, take the shorter ones, go on the inside, and all I do, I don't even use the clippy thing because that confuses me. All I do is I make sure I line it with the end of my eyelid and then just stick it on to the edge of my eyelid where my eyelashes meet my eyelid. And that's it. And I just dab it a little, try to get any excess glue off, and I reuse these over and over. There we go. So you can see there's still a little bit of wet glue, but you just let it dry. If you can still see white after it's dried, just take a little eyeshadow, dab it. You can use some eyeliner on the ends too to fill it in. And And that's that. So it was after D.W. Griffith made Cena Owen wear false eyelashes that, you know, their popularity grew in Hollywood, and by the 30s, everyone was wearing them. Of course, you'll remember in the 60s, Twiggy had the big ones, and she would actually also wear bottom lashes. Now, I reuse these over and over, and so you'll get like a layer of glue here. All you have to do is peel it off, carefully peel it off if it's getting too thick. And as long as the eyelashes are intact, then I just keep using them until I can't, until they get a little funky. Like these are still looking good. They're, you know, starting to get a little funky, but they'll do. And I put all my makeup on first, mascara included, and I don't put on any extra mascara afterwards. Some people do, and that's cool. I've done that too before when I wanted extra colors, or like I've tinted my eyelashes with gold mascara. And I'm used to putting these on so I can kind of figure out where exactly it's gonna line up. Some people will need to trim them. Thankfully I don't. And there, that's it. So you see the glue is still drying, but my eyes have a little more oomph to them, don't you think? And that is how you put on false eyelashes. And there are all kinds of eyelashes. I've had long blue ones, and I think Madonna once had a $10,000 pair of eyelashes made out of mink. That seems a little crazy to me, but the things we do for beauty or show. So now that you've got your eyelashes on, you just treat yourself to churra. Thanks all. I'll see you next time. Toodles.